Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the Pipe Bomb Podcast. I'm your host this week, Sam Pele. We have a very, very special guest this week. It is the eliminated contestant from Tough Enough, the big Alex Frekey.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
How are you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good, and how has your day been?
Hey, it's going good, man. Just trying to relax, get back to normal life outside the barracks.
So we'll just dive straight in. How did it feel to be selected for the final 40 out of the 11,000?
Oh man, it was awesome. It was sort of like a dream come true. I couldn't have asked for a better, nice summer gift.
Yeah. What was the training camp like?
Training camp was really difficult, man. It was some of the hardest stuff I've ever done in my life. We had to be trained by the top coaches in the WWE, and they put us through the ringer.
Damn. So what kind of challenges did you have to do there?
Basically, a lot of ring drills, a lot of cardiovascular activities, a lot of up and down, slamming on the mat. So it was brutal.
So on the special on the network, it focused mainly on Mike, the guy with one leg. Did you think he was going to make it?
I thought he was actually going to get picked for the final 13 because of his heart, man. That kid had so much potential. He was actually very good at everything, and it was sad to see him go, man. I mean, he was an awesome dude.
With the challenges though, like the stairs on the first week and the swim in the second one, do you think he would have been able to do that?
It's tough to say because I know that some of the challenges that were going to be difficult, especially with the mobility of his leg, but he was I think he did okay. But the second challenge, I don't think so.
He would have kind of failed a bit.
Yeah, I mean, Well,
you struggle with it, and you have two legs.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was difficult for everybody, so that's why I'm saying he wouldn't have done well.
Well, we'll talk about the challenges a little bit later on. So there was 4 EVs there. Was you confident in thinking you were going to go through?
After speaking with some of the coaches and stuff like that, during everything and having them give me really good positive feedback, I had a good idea that I was going to get picked.
Yeah. So with the positive feedback on the network special, we didn't actually see you going through. We didn't hear your name called. What was said by the coaches beforehand? The coaches in Jericho, sorry.
Yeah, basically, Lita started off with saying that, she found me very interesting, and I had a good story. Me being bullied as a kid and growing up to what I am now and overcoming that, and she really liked that a lot, and she wanted to learn more. Billy and Booker said I had a very good athletic background. I handled myself very well in the ring and some of the drills. And then you had Jericho, who said, hey, I want to see more of your personality because, as you know, I'm not sure if you know many Russians, man, but we're not super emotional people, so, it was a little difficult for me to show that, but, I tried to bring that out in the reality portion.
Yeah, well, that seems fair to say. Was you one of the first ones that were called out?
I was I think, 4th guy that made it.
The 4th guy that made it through?
Mm-hmm.
So was there anyone there that, out of the 40 that you thought should have gone through that didn't?
Davey Barnes out of, I think, Nebraska. The kid had a great look, very muscular guy, moved well, worked hard. Well, I'm not sure what they didn't see in him to move him through.
Okay. What did you think of the King? Is it the King twins? What are they called? The Kingley twins?
Oh, yeah. They were mostly they were kind of like a joke.
They were just there for the reality.
They actually quit. So, I don't even know why you wanted to be there.
Well, they don't have any passion. That's why they quit.
They do not.
We seen the girl Ashley with the red hair.
Yes.
She was my pick when the 40 came through.
Yep.
We'd all kind of picked some people. You can ask anyone in our team in the podcast. I picked you out straight away. Because, you have that, Ryback is my personal favourite wrestler.
Okay,
and you have that Ryback vibe. So
awesome.
I was Ryback version 2. I'm okay with
it. Yeah, a little bit smaller Ryback. I mean, he's a very large human, so.
Well, I do like Ryback a lot, and where I work for a game company. We have a little tag on our things, and this is my one. It has a picture of Ryback on the back of it.
Yes.
So yeah, I also picked out this girl, Ashley, the girl with the red hair. She had this really alternative look.
Yep.
She made it through and then didn't. What can you explain what happened there?
So basically, she made it through, and she was gonna actually. I think she would have been a great diva, great addition because I mean, she has that grungy alternative Asian thing going on. Like, so she really had a great look for the WWE divas, but she had a heart condition that they found in the EKGs. They found an irregularity in her EKG, and she couldn't be medically cleared to go on.
It's a shame, really. And then they put Gabby in instead.
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
Out of the girls that didn't make it through, would you have picked Gabby?
No.
No. Who would you have picked?
No. Chelsea Green, or there's another girl there that was very beautiful. I can't remember her name, but she was good. Oh, actually, Super Sam.
The girl that was against Ashley at the end.
Yes, she was a badass, man. She was. We went through that weight room drill that you guys saw a lot of.
Yeah.
And she destroyed it, man. I just don't know why she didn't get picked, but she would have been my pick over Ashley, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
So we also seen, was his name Khalil?
Khalil.
Yeah, he didn't make it, and then they threw in good old ZZ.
Yeah, your pal ZZ.
Everyone's pal ZZ.
Yeah.
Would you have picked anyone else?
I mean, I would have put in Davey instead of ZZ, giving ZZ's, he did pretty much terrible at every drill we did. He was almost dying at every drill we did, and he didn't seem to me to have that athletic ability. So I would have picked Davey.
Okay, that seems fair. So when you were picked Final 13, friends and family, how did they react?
Oh, they loved it. They were super excited. They knew I always wanted to do something like this in the performing industry like WWE. So they were super stoked. Okay.
So how about is there a girlfriend or a wife or anyone?
Yeah. My girlfriend. She was stoked. I mean, I'm an actor outside of being in the Tough Enough. So she's used to me doing stuff like this.
So what have you been in that we might have seen you in?
John Wick with Keanu Reeves, NBC's Blacklist, and I'm one of the Planet Fitness guys.
Well, I know you're on that one because that's on my Tumblr page.
Yes.
You just happen to be there. So when you live in Texas, yeah?
Yes, I live in Dallas, Texas. I moved here about a year ago. I'm originally from Pennsylvania.
Okay, so you've gone from Pennsylvania weather to Texas weather to Florida weather.
Yes.
How was the change, the transition for you?
Big difference, man. Texas is dry heat. Florida, Orlando weather is muggy, humid heat.
Not nice on the old ginger hair.
No. That's why I have to keep it under wraps, man. I got to keep this ginger hair gone so people don't really know I'm a ginger. Don't tell anyone.
We'll keep that one a secret. So anyone who's listening, you didn't hear that. That isn't true. So yeah, you were living in the Performance Center itself.
Basically we're in another building in the Performance Center that was made into barracks, like a military barracks. It was pretty cool, very cool place.
So who was you sharing your room with?
I was with Josh, Mata, Tanner, and Hank.
So the boys' room.
Yeah.
Where was the other boys then?
What's that?
Were the other boys just a room on their own? Patrick and ZZ?
Patrick and ZZ were with the women.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, they're only young, so you've got to let them explore.
Yeah, why not, right?
So in the first episode, we seen you all going out as well.
Yeah,
having a good time.
That was fun.
How was that night out?
Oh, it was a lot of fun, man. I mean, again, you saw a really strange portrayal of that on the show, which was like literally we were there for like 2 hours. They only showed 5 minutes? I'm sorry, 20 seconds of it. So it was cool to hang out with everyone and to get out for a minute out of the barracks.
Was anyone really drunk and secret stories you can tell us that happened on that night?
No one was really drunk. We didn't. We had a feeling that something was going to happen the next day.
Yeah. So
we all just had 1 or 2 drinks to unwind a bit, and that was it.
That was it. You were done.
Yep.
Off back to the barracks. and to start your first challenge, which is
Yeah.
in a stadium. And
Yeah.
being from the UK, I don't know what this stadium is. I'm not gonna lie, but it looked pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was the Orlando professional soccer team stadium, or football, whatever you want to call it from England.
We call it
the UK.
Yeah, football. Yeah.
Football. You guys get a little rowdy when people say soccer. Green Street Hooligans, by the way, is my favorite movies. So, letting you know
Okay. With Elijah Wood.
Yeah, it's old school. So, anyways, the stadium was very intimidating. It was about 110 degrees in the middle of the field in scorching heat, and it was brutal.
And so you had to drag your own body weight and then run up what seemed to be 10,000 steps.
Yes. So the body weight portion was absolutely horrible, man. I mean, I'm 250 pounds, and that's a lot of weight. I couldn't really pick it up because it was sand in this body bag, so it didn't have any type of structure to it to pick up, even though Tanner did, but his was actually a lot lighter than ours, almost 100 pounds lighter. And, we had to drag it on the field, which added about 30 more pounds onto it with the friction from the field. So it was awful. It was absolutely terrible. And running up those stairs was the worst, one of the worst things I've ever done.
Did it kind of piss you off that Tanner could pick his up and run with it, and yours was a bit heavier, so you couldn't have that ability to do?
No, I mean, in all reality, we all have the same chances because, I'm stronger than Tanner, overall. I mean, just a bigger human. So he figured out a way to do it quickly. So if you gave me 5 minutes to sit there and try to pick it up, yeah, I would have figured it out. But it was so unstructured that I didn't want to take the time. I wanted to get there as fast as possible.
So your bag was heavy.
Yes.
250.
Yeah, it was 250 pounds.
So ZZ, he's a big guy. He hasn't got the strength, but he is, visibly a bigger guy.
Oh yeah.
How was that with him?
ZZ had the worst time on anyone because, he almost passed out by midfield.
Yeah.
So.
And then the stairs as well on top of that. I thought he was going to quit. I really did. I thought he was done.
I didn't think he was going to finish, but he did, which I gave him credit for.
Because, he was looking at those bags at the start and he just looked terrified.
Yes, he was.
Anything spoken between you two prior or after anything the challenge about it?
Yeah, he looked at me when we were, in the, when the cameras weren't going. He's like, dude, could you, are you going to do this? I'm like, yeah, we all have to do it. I'm like, just finish, I try to give that kid tons of encouragement, because every challenge besides one of the challenges, he was scared shitless. So.
Yeah, well, the other challenge was his home, really. That was his jam. He was okay with that.
Literally his world, man.
So, did you get given a time, what you finished on?
No, we didn't actually. It was just finishing, and then whoever finished in what place was just. It didn't really matter how long it took, as long as you kind of finished before somebody else.
Where did you finish?
I finished third. It was Tanner, then Patrick, then Hank, then me, then Josh and Mata.
Okay, so you're fourth.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Middle of the road. You don't
not bad.
You don't want to
I'll
do too much at the beginning. You don't want to run ahead with the ball like Tanner did and be an arsehole, so you do.
Right.
So in the first week, Hank was eliminated.
Yes.
Do you think that's partially due to the comment he made about ZZ saying the women were stronger than him?
Yes and no. It could have had effect on for Paige to put him there, but her view. But I think he said he was always the hammer, not the nail.
Yeah. And
he didn't win any challenges, so that really kind of set okay, dude, you're talking this game and you're not, you're talking a big game and you're not coming through. So I think that was pretty much it.
Well, the second challenge with that was the body slams with the bag.
Yeah.
And how many did you think you would? How many did you say you think you were gonna do?
12.
And how many did you do?
8.
Do you feel let down by that?
No. The reason being is because after the challenge I went to Booker T and I said, dude, you understand that we had complete disadvantage from the women, right? And he's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, well, that's not necessarily fair if we're all doing the same challenge. They had this 30 to 40 pound sandbag, and he's like, oh, yours is 50 pounds. It was a 100-pound punching bag, and we had to dual lift it. We had to pick it up, stand it up, and then do the lift, and then drop it. the girls had to pick it up on their shoulder, drop it. There was no dual lift, so we had to actually do an extra step than they did.
Okay, well, that wasn't explained to us on the show. That was just shown as
right.
You're all lifting it. You're all going to drop it.
Yep.
That seemed how it was going to be. So then week 2 comes around, and we have a swimming challenge, which is based on courage. On the show, we seen that Diana couldn't swim. Well, she said she couldn't swim, and Patrick couldn't swim. Right. You may have drowned a little bit.
Yes, true.
But we didn't hear that you couldn't swim.
True story. So, I didn't want to tell everyone that I couldn't swim because I'm not going to make an excuse on why I'm going to give myself a crutch in a competition. I'm going to give it my best shot, and if my best shot fails, then, I failed. I didn't make an excuse why I failed. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I admitted I couldn't swim after I didn't complete the challenge, but I'm not going to do it beforehand to give myself an up.
So, because you didn't say anything, and then, you visibly drowned on our screens.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Did the judges kind of give you any sort of annoyance out of the fact that you didn't tell them you couldn't swim?
No. I was just let down at myself that, I didn't figure out a way to finish. But it, no, I wasn't annoyed, man. It was a challenge that I knew that it wasn't for me. It wasn't my challenge. If my challenge, some type of athletic ability other than swimming, being, something with strength or something with speed, yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
But, hey, swimming was there, man. It was something that I had to face, and I faced it.
So Patrick couldn't swim, and
right.
He was given that little life jacket-y board thing.
Yeah.
He was trying to reach that. Diana couldn't swim. I'm going to use that in, inverted commas. But she won the challenge, and then all of a sudden, I was on a swim team.
Yes, yes. So you're going to see that little deviousness from her for the rest of the show. So she's probably going to try to trick everyone to think that she's not as good as something and then be better at someone at it and then just blow them out of the water because she probably has training in it.
Yeah, she just seemed to be like this. Not just I, sorry, the whole of the podcast, the Pipe Bomb podcast, there's 6 of us. We all have beef with Diana.
Yep.
All for different reasons. This week just gone, I was like, you know what? Yeah, she's doing okay. She can do these challenges. She won the body slam challenge.
Yep.
She won the swimming challenge, but her attitude is disgraceful.
It's awful, man.
Yeah.
I mean, she's her nickname on the show is Princess Diana, man, and that's not even fake. That's her nickname on and off camera from everyone in the house.
Yeah. Well, we at the Pipe Bomb podcast, we are more like diva orientated, but
right.
we all like the guys. Well, we all watch the guys, so we actively tweet everyone, and she is the only woman on that show that isn't responding with us.
Yeah.
Can you explain?
Yeah, man. She literally is a real life diva, man. She thinks that she's the best in the world at everything, and what I always have discussions about, and I said this from the beginning. The WWE Universe and all the fans, everything like that, we are grateful for everyone contacting us because we're no one, man. We're people on a show. We're not a superstar yet. So if you're going to take the time to talk to us, man, we better respond to you back because you guys are the only outlet for us to keep on going and keep our dream alive. So, I thank you all you guys out there.
So this is on Twitter.
Yep.
Now, these are your personal Twitter accounts, but they're not your original Twitter accounts.
No, original Twitter accounts, I didn't really do much with mine previously. But to all you WWE Universe people out there listening, they are run by us personally. They are not run by a producer or a company. We are handling these all the time. So when you get a response, a like, or a retweet, they're actually coming from the people.
Well, that's proof right now because, I tweeted you earlier.
Yep.
I was saying, you were eliminated. I'd love to have you on the show. And straight away, not even a couple of minutes, you were straight there.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, man. I mean, what's really irritates me is when people don't get back to people really in a an hour or whatever long it takes because our phones are attached to us anymore at our hips. So when my phone goes off, it pops up, I'll answer. It takes how long it take? A few seconds? Boom, done.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
You were straight on it.
Yeah.
So, are you kind of censored on what you can and can't say on your Twitter accounts through the company?
Not anymore.
Good answer.
So see, the thing is, we cannot reveal anything on the show that is of pertinent information. We can't talk about challenges when they're not aired yet, or we can't give away information that is next week's episode.
Yeah, okay, that seems fair.
Yeah.
So you had an account before this, and
yes.
if I'm right, was it something like at Russian Redhead?
That's it, at Russian Redhead, yeah.
Because I followed it.
That's it.
You know, you were quite funny. There was a video I'd seen of you in a car having a moan about some woman.
Oh, no. I think, was it me yelling in a car?
Yes.
So one of the things, for all you guys listeners out there, one of the big things I like to do is I like to like mess with people. And because if you see me in public, I look mean. So, you know, this person, I was driving through to Oklahoma, man, and this person, there was no one on this country road, and it was a 4-lane highway, and I was in the left lane that you can't be in, and they were beeping at me, and the person pulled up next to me, man. I just flipped out. I wanted to record it, but I did it on purpose. So
okay, because I watched it, I thought it was funny. I was like, I like this guy, and he's gonna be on something, and I like him, so I was okay with it. It was pretty fun. Yeah, week 2. You then started taking the bumps.
Yep.
How was that?
It was actually awesome, man. I mean, the bumps are real. They hurt. I was actually the first person, which didn't show it. I was the first person to take a bump in the ring, and first person to jump off the top rope to take the high bump. And both Billy and Booker said I did exceptionally well. You know, I wasn't trained in wrestling previously like Patrick was, so you know, and that's something that you didn't know previously, that Patrick had about a year of indie wrestling experience before he came to the show.
Did anyone else? Because I didn't know that.
No, he did not.
Did no one else have any?
He's the only person who did. And when we saw him take that bump, he admitted it. And I was like, so you're telling me you were an actual wrestler before you came here, and then you're going to just destroy us in this challenge? Huge unfair advantage.
Yeah.
Big time.
So, it seems like you and Patrick had a bit of issues anyway.
Yeah, man. I mean,
you're aware what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We're going to refer to it as the comment.
Go ahead. So, yeah, anyways, all of you out there.
This is your time. Your time to explain.
In quotation marks, man, knowledge means nothing is what I'm being known for. So, I'm going to go on record and say, and the exact conversation was taken out of context. So I said to Patrick, does Michael Jordan need to know the history of the NBA and all the games played before him to know how to shoot a jump shot correctly? He actually agreed with me, but he said you should know what you're getting into. No one is going to go into WWE not knowing anything about it. I know a lot of stuff about WWE. I'm not a history buff, but I know the stuff that I kind of need to know. And I explained that to the Hulkster. I said, Hulk Hogan, you know, I need to know who the superstars are. I don't need to know who wrestled in 1984 in some weird, stupid match that no one ever heard of the guy before.
Yeah. Because
I want to be a superstar. I'm going to know the superstars.
That seems fun.
You know, yeah.
Well, we're going to test your knowledge right now.
Oh, boy.
And you'll do okay at this. I think you might get like 5 out of 5. So, 5 questions. First one. Who did Hulk Hogan body slam at WrestleMania 3?
Andre the Giant.
Easy. Walking straight through this. Who won the first ever Royal Rumble?
Hacksaw.
Yes. Who is the longest running Divas champion? Longest reigning Divas champion?
Asia Lee.
Yep. Which diva is often seen in the corner of the Hardy Boys?
Lita.
Yep. And whose nickname was the Bizarre One?
Goldust.
Okay, so true wrestling knowledge now. Who is Goldust's dad and who's Goldust's brother?
Goldust's father is Dusty Rhodes.
God rest his soul.
And of course, I'm terrible at first names, but it's another Rhodes, of course. He's in the WWE currently.
Cody, yes.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes. Right, there it is.
He's my secondary after Ryback.
Oh, right. Yeah,
He's pretty cool. So then, they come around. We'll go back to the competition. So you were on the live show.
Yep.
And Daniel Bryan called you out for the bottom 3.
Yep.
What went through your mind then?
It was kind of devastating because I didn't think I was going to be in the bottom 3, but his comment, the context it was, on TV, yeah, I looked like a jerk.
Yeah, you kind of did, but
yeah,
we can't,
sure.
We can't pick the editing. It's edited how it is. Do you know what I mean?
It is true, very true.
We can't pull on that. And then Sarah Lee and Diana were called out. Did you think you were safe?
I thought I was, man. Honestly, I thought I had a pretty good following. I thought people really enjoyed me on the show. And she, having Diana really not have a big passion to be there, only to really want to, do her wedding planning. I was like, no way. The WWE Universe is going to see that she's not passionate, as the rest of us are, and vote her off. But they like her for some reason. I got a whopping 15%, which was terrible.
She got 35.
Yeah, that's brutal. It's a punch in the face.
Do you think that she got the votes because it is half of it is it's a reality show. At the end of the day, it's a reality competition. Do you think that's why?
I think that's it. She's a great reality personality, man, and she people love to hate people. So, hey, they may not want to see someone that they, what's Diana going to do next? What kind of fight's going to break out next? So that's a good reason why she's still there.
Okay. Did you agree with 50% for Sarah Lee? No. I like Sarah Lee. Nothing against Sarah Lee. But in terms of a competition and in a reality show, she didn't show anything. Was it Paige who called her out? Yeah, Paige called her and Amanda out.
Yeah, well, I mean, Amanda showed more than Sarah Lee did, but then that means Sarah Lee showed nothing of a personality and or spark to people to be like, wow, I love Sarah Lee. Most people like Sarah Lee because she's a cute girl and she is in great shape.
Yeah,
she didn't do anything for me being a diva.
So I'm just kind of like off the record now, not off the record, a bit of a side twist. When Paige called Sarah Lee out, she said something about her being named after something.
Snack cake. Yeah, Sarah Lee.
Over in the
I'm
UK,
not sure if you guys have them over there.
These are. We don't know what the Sarah Lee is in the UK.
Yeah, so Sarah Lee is actually Sarah Lee is a brand name of pies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like savory pies or sweet pies?
Sweet, like cherry pie.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Because we don't get that over there, so when she said it, I was like, just nodding away. I felt like Paige, she's British, and she knew that, and I felt pretty offended.
Right?
It wasn't nice. So how did your friends and family react when you were eliminated?
You know what, man? I had the entire state of Pennsylvania rooting for me, and I turned on my phone when I'm on my way to the hotel. My phone almost crashed with all of the responses and all of the love that people showed me. They were devastated because they didn't understand really why I got and I was voted off the show for what reason. So they were bummed, man.
Yeah. So who do you think, one man, one woman, who's gonna win? Why?
If I had to narrow it down, I would say, honestly, it's gonna be Tanner and Daria.
Why?
Tanner and Daria have the same spark, that fighter, badass mentality. They're both great people, great personalities, and Tanner's won every challenge, man. I don't think really he's gonna be, no one's really gonna top him,
The little relationship that he has with Josh, we've all seen the pushing, the shoving. Is that a hate relationship, or is it like a brotherly kind of anything you can do, I can do better kind of relationship?
Exactly.
What is
exactly. It? They don't hate each other. It's just that in competition, they're not gonna back down from one another, which is good. But yeah, they don't hate each other. But it's definitely like that brotherly love. Like you just you did this, I'm gonna push you back. So it's just that's exactly how it went.
Okay, well that seems fair. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna name everyone in the competition, one person at a time. Just the 13, well the 12, not the 40.
Right.
I just want you to give me one word to describe them, your personal opinion of them, and then another word on how they were to live with.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll start off, since you went last week, Hank.
Hank is rough.
Yep.
And gonna say easy to live with.
Amanda.
Amanda's bombshell and a sweetheart.
Tanner.
Badass and jokester.
Sarah Lee.
Shy. Plain.
Oh. ZZ.
Slow and annoying.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I think I'm one of the only people that don't really like ZZ.
Yeah.
He wouldn't fit in with the company.
No.
We already have a Bray Wyatt. We don't need another one.
Not at all.
Anyway, Daria.
Badass and pleasant.
Josh.
His term is the Yeti, which explains it all, and best friend.
Okay. Gigi.
Gigi is beautiful and simple.
Patrick.
Know-it-all and obsessed.
Okay. Gabby.
Disgusting
Good.
and I'm going to use both for
It's
both.
disgusting. I think I'm one of the only people that don't like Gabby. You know, in our podcast, we have a guy called James. He swears by her. He likes,
No.
you know, the bitches and all, like, these ones that come with the bad attitude. I just don't like her.
No, she has no female about her.
No, I don't like her. Mada. Is it Mada or is it Mada?
Mada.
Mada. Okay.
Intense and just a great guy.
And finally, everyone's favourite, Diana.
Terrible and...
Princess.
Yeah, exactly. You're right, princess. That's exactly it. Terrible princess.
That seems pretty fair. So it's kind of a mixed reaction.
Oh, yeah,
Between
totally.
everyone. Have you watched this week's episode? Like back?
I
Do
haven't
you watch it all
rewatched
there
it.
when you're there? Do you all watch it together?
Yeah, well, basically, and how it works is we watch it backstage. That the time that you see us on stage, we just get out there.
Okay.
And then we watch it as you guys do.
Okay, so we've had this discussion on our group chat within the podcast. Mada's phone call.
Yes.
Was that genuine? Him?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that was real. That was real.
You know, because we thought it was a bit.
Staged?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was real. Did you happen to see the clip of mine?
No.
It's out.
Is it?
If you go on Tough Enough on Facebook, the clip of me talking to my girlfriend is on there. They didn't air it, which would have helped me a lot.
It would. Yeah, I agree with that, and I'm gonna have to go and watch that.
It's gonna check it out, man. It's really good.
For anyone who hasn't seen it.
Yeah, anyone who hasn't seen it, check it out because that was completely genuine. Because you'll see when I told my girlfriend I couldn't swim, your initial reaction isn't "oh," you laugh at the person because that's real. My girlfriend laughed at me on camera.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a couple of questions now, like
Sure.
from people. So first of all, you know, but you're a superstar now. What is your dream match?
Dream match would be me versus Rusev.
Really?
Yes.
Would you not form some sort of
Nope.
Russian alliance?
No, because he is an unkempt, sloppy version of what we Russians call, what we Russians consider ourselves proud.
Yeah. Well,
That
he's
makes
Bulgarian,
sense.
isn't he? He's not like a real Russian.
No.
No. Can you speak any Russian?
Da.
Go on then.
So I'll say hello. My name is Alexander, which is easy because it's Привет, как дела? Меня зовут Alexander.
So, Privyet is hello.
Hello.
Okay. So
Как дела is how are you?
Privyet, Kagdila,
Как дела? And then Меня
Minya,
зовут. Меня зовут
Minya Savu, Sam.
is my name is, and then Alexander.
I can't. Privyet.
Привет.
Oh my god.
Like COG. Cog dila.
Privyet, Kogdila,
Меня
Minya,
Savut
Savut,
Alexander.
Sam. Yay.
There you go.
I feel cultured.
Go.
So you have a lot of tattoos,
Yes.
especially over that big old chest of yours.
Yes.
Explain. What are they?
So, my tattoos are Byzantine armor. So, the two tattoos on my chest are Russian crosses, and then on my back there's two extra Russian crosses with Vashishka Shekhlova, which means defender of man. Alexander in Russian, the meaning of my name means defender of man.
Okay.
So, I got this tattoo. It's still not done yet because my tattoo artist is back in Pennsylvania, and I only get it done by him because he designed it. It symbolizes me being a superhero with shielded armor on me, just like my favorite superhero, comic book hero, is Colossus from X-Men.
Good choice.
Yes. So it's something that went with my personality, and it's a work in progress.
Well, they look pretty good, and this the superhero comparison. You're built like a superhero, so it's seeable. Do
Yes,
you understand?
very sure.
So if you were gonna have any current diva, as your valet, like, who would you have, and why?
I mean, it had to be Paige, man. I mean, she's a badass girl. I mean, when we met her that one day in the all of us were in the mall, she's cool as heck. I mean, in person, she's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, that seems fair. What TV shows do you watch? You hooked on anything at the moment?
I actually am it's weird. I watch. You ever hear of River Monsters with Jeremy Wade?
We have River Monsters in the UK.
It's on Animal Planet.
We have like a version in the UK of this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I watched that, but also right now, actually, my girlfriend's in the other room watching Orange Is the New Black.
Oh yes, good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. Also on FX, The Strain. That's a killer show.
Is that the plane, the zombies thing?
They're vampires, actually.
Oh, vampires. Okay. There's a woman I work with. She like swears by that show, and she's like,
it's a
"You
good
need
show.
to watch it."
Really good. It's really good. Yeah.
Okay, that seems pretty okay. Like, did you catch Scream on Tuesday night?
I didn't. How was that?
Oh, it was brilliant. Because in the UK, obviously we don't get it, so I have to find them online. We'll just say.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find it online too. I think. Yeah.
Oh, it was brilliant. I would really advise watching that.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
So, what kind of movies and stuff do you watch?
Action, anything with the Avengers. I love that stuff.
Yeah.
But usually I follow actors that I have done work with. So like I've done work with Peter Stormare. You know who he is?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, Peter Stormare is. You ever see The Big Lebowski?
Yes.
You know the guy who's like, "Give me the money, is Lebowski."
Okay.
That's Peter. Peter's been in almost every movie you've ever seen, but you don't know it's him. So I watched almost every movie. I love anything with Keanu Reeves because he was a great guy. Anything with, let's see, like I said, anything Marvel, any comic book movie that comes out, anything that has to do with something that was already previously done. You know what I mean? A book, a magazine, a book, a TV show, or something that comic book. So I love all that stuff.
So do you read?
I only read comic books.
Okay, you're like the typical cool person, like.
Yeah, so
you're just a badass.
So since you can see me.
Wait, I'm gonna have to take a picture of these so I can put them on the thingy. Make it as one. Awesome.
You'll see that.
Oh, wow, they're pretty cool.
And then my collection of Colossus.
And is that the NXT belt?
It is the NXT belt.
Gwen, explain. Why do you have that?
That's the belt that I almost drowned to get.
You didn't finish the challenge though, so why do you have the belt?
I didn't finish the challenge, but I made it to get the NXT belt though. So I made it to the boat to get the belt. So I'm keeping that damn thing.
You earned that. So with the belt though, Daria dropped her belt.
I know. Daria dropped the belt, which she got chewed up by Billy Gunn. Billy Gunn did not like that because when you win a title or get a title, they're sacred.
Yeah. I felt really heartbroken for her. I thought I'd never see her cry through the whole 10 weeks of this. And episode 2, there we go, she cried.
Yeah, it was crazy. I never thought that, she would ever cry in her life, but it was awful.
It was crazy. Back to a couple more questions. Tell us a random fact about yourself that not many people would know.
Random fact about the Russian ginger would be, let's see, I have a degree in biochemistry.
Cool.
And a minor in religious studies, or theology.
Theology. That's pretty cool. I would have never have guessed that about you. And where did you study?
What's that?
Where did you study?
I went to a place called the Misericordia University. It's in a small town back at Hometown, Pennsylvania.
Okay, cool. Did you have any nicknames when you were in college?
Freak.
The Freak, and that's kind of stuck.
That's it.
Why the Freak, though?
What's that?
Why the Freak? You don't look like a freak.
Well, so do you know my last name?
Freaky.
There you go.
Is that all? Is that really all it is?
Yeah.
Just because of that?
They just shortened it to Freak.
Okay, that seems pretty fair. So, give us a run through of your your daily routine.
And back here in Dallas, my daily routine is I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I eat. I take my dogs out, which I have a Great Dane and a Siberian Husky.
Names?
And I, get them their breakfast.
What are your dogs called?
My dogs' names?
Yeah.
I have a black Great Dane. His name is Drago.
Okay.
Like Ivan Drago from Rocky.
Dolph Lundgren.
Yes, cool. Exactly. And the Husky's name is Sparta.
This is Sparta.
Yes, exactly. And that's how I introduce them. So get them with their breakfast. I usually probably do some work in my regular job. I work for a sports nutrition company, so I do some stuff with that, and then I usually go to the gym about 4 o'clock. I eat about 5 times before I go to the gym, and then I come home and do some more work and relax.
So you said you worked at a sports place?
No, I work for a sports nutrition company.
Okay, well, this week online we've seen reports that, not only were you eliminated from Tough Enough, but apparently the rumors are allegedly you've lost your job.
This is very true. I did lose my job. So, going on the show, make a long story short, I had an agreement with my company that once I got done with the show, I would resume working. I was doing so well for the company that they couldn't bear to lose me. So, they called me and said, you're not doing anything, and we gotta let you go. But I have offers from other companies that I'll be starting with next week, so it's not a big deal.
Okay, so that's okay.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Really fine.
So you said you were at the gym a lot.
Oh yeah, I mean, gosh, the gym is my sanctuary. I love it there, man, and I really get to get any stresses out. But I really just I'm a big fan of bodybuilding. I competed a few times.
I can see a trophy in the background there. So is that?
Yeah, the trophies. I really just love to love to train.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So if you were a winner of Tough Enough and you got your contract.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of gimmick would you have wanted to go with, and then what would your ring gear have been like?
The gimmick wouldn't really be much of a gimmick, man. I would be something with Russia, something with Russian, but I wouldn't be portrayed as someone that's from the country like Rusev is. I would be an American Russian. That's where our feud would come in because he hates America so much.
You'd be a good guy.
Yes, I would be. I would be a mixture of a face and heel.
Okay.
So, I thought about my ring outfit, and it would probably be something along the lines of, have you ever seen the the Winter Soldier from Marvel?
Yes, it's like one of my favorite films ever, and it's right in front of me. There.
Okay, good. So the Winter Soldier has an arm that's silver with a red star on its shoulder.
Yes.
I would have gray tights with a red star.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like Randy Orton tights or like long tights?
Probably long tights. Probably switch it up.
Because you've worked on your legs, so you should get them out
and
then show
them.
Oh,
yeah, I'll show them off. I mean, I'll do both. You know what I mean?
Mix it up every now and again.
Yeah, for sure.
You would stick with just your real name of Alex Frekey?
No, either that, my real name, or I would just use Colossus.
That would be pretty cool. Alex Colossus, or something like that.
That works.
Something cool. So what's next for you?
What's next is I hope to continue my my journey with the WWE eventually.
Yeah.
When this show's over, I'm going to see if I can get a tryout and continue it because I believe it would be a great asset to that business. Other than that, right now I'm going to continue working in the industry I work in, continue to live my life like I did before, and nothing's going to change.
Well, as far as your tryout goes, if you just look at the last season of Tough Enough,
yep.
The first person eliminated was Cameron. Well, Ariane. She's the only one from that series still in the company.
Yes.
So you don't have to win.
No, you don't have to win. I know that the WWE has seen what I can bring to the table. They've seen I have a pretty decent following. They know that I don't have a bad attitude like some people that you see on the show.
Gabby.
Yeah. So I think that I could do well in the competition. Outside the competition. So I'm going to continue my the WWE dream.
That's good. You're you'll do well in the company. You've got the look, you've got everything. You should be fine. I'd see no reason why you wouldn't.
Right.
So thank you very much for this. We
Sure.
really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
So where can people find you online?
You can find me at my Twitter account at ToughAlexF. At ToughAlexF. You can find me on Facebook, which I love being on, which is Alexander Frekey, which is spelled Frekey. You can find me on Instagram at giant_ginger_. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much. We really do
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it this week.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure.
If anyone listening, you want to see more of these interviews, Alex can probably help us try and find a few more of the Tough Enough people to come on.
I will, for sure. And I'll let them know this is a great interview and a great podcast. You guys are awesome. Like I said before, all the WWE Universe fans that follow us, we're more than grateful. And for those of us that are on the show and then eventually get eliminated like I did, I will make sure that they're on here to talk to you guys and give them their story.
I will hold you to that. I will be holding you to that straight away, boy.
You got it. I'll do that for you.
Thank you all very much. I've been Sam Pele. If you want to find me online, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at sampele_. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We are doing a Google Hangout soon, which is like a video podcast. So you'll see all 6 of us.
Awesome. And also, I do Periscopes about twice a day.
Okay. What is a Periscope?
A Periscope is a new app that lets you give a live feed. Like me, you could literally type in a question, I'll answer it right on the screen. Video you're going to be viewing like this as a Skype thing.
Yeah.
It's a live feed, and you can type in questions. I'll answer them. We can discuss stuff. I interact with fans. It's a great way to interact with fans.
Yeah.
I do about 2 a day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. It's a great way to just talk to us. You know what I mean? Get to know us a little bit. I mean, ask anything you want. I don't care. I mean, people ask me weird shit. So, I don't care.
What's the weirdest thing someone's asked you? You can be as rude as you want. If it's a very rude question, you can answer it because we all swear on this podcast.
I think the weirdest question is do I like to look at myself naked in the mirror? And I was like, wow, okay, of course I do. You can. You know what I mean?
Who doesn't?
It was crazy. I mean, people love asking weird stuff. I mean, I don't really care. So feel free to tune into that. It's the same as my Twitter handle at ToughAlexF on Periscope, and they're fun, a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Well, I will have to sign up to this thing so I can, join in.
It's a free app too, so do it up.
It's free. You don't have to pay. Free. Get it. Everyone get it.
That's right.
Well, make sure everyone subscribes to this channel, to Pipe Bomb Podcast. Thank you very much, Alex, for joining us.
Thank you so much.
An absolute pleasure.
Take care, man.
See you later. Bye. Bye.